It's great seeing everybody here for devotions. Okay, all this week, we're looking at what does it mean to follow Christ. You think in your mind, like, what does that all mean? So we're going to be talking about that all week long. So first thing I want you to notice, self-denial, not self-fulfillment. That is following Jesus Christ. Okay, so I want to talk to you about self-denial. This is a problem for everyone, okay, just so you know. Okay, so like kind of giving up my rights and not being self-centered or selfish, putting others before yourself. But you do it for the honor and the glory of God. Now look with me, Luke 9:23. Jesus said, if anyone's going to come after me, let him, deny himself. Because people say this is not biblical. Yes, it is. And take up his cross daily and follow me. Now notice, it's daily. You got to pick up that cross every single day. Now, he hung on the cross. He paid the price for our salvation upon the cross. But God calls us to pick up our own crosses. You know, one of the big things I hear as a pastor is people say, why is God permitting this? Or, why is God letting me be sick? Or why did I not get that which I prayed for? Listen, this isn't heaven. This is the testing ground. The devil is in charge. Okay, so each day we're trusting the Lord. He will bless you. Wonderful things will come into your life. But he calls us at times just to bear our crosses. True godliness demands self-denial. So you may be listening. You know your Bible. I mean, you can quote all sorts of Bible verses. I mean, you know prophecy. But if you're not a person that is pretty humble and denies yourself for others and denies things you want in life because you want to be sure that you're living for God, then you're not living in true godliness. 1 Corinthians 10:24, let no one seek his own good, but the good of his neighbor. Okay, so we're not to be out there looking for things for us. What kind of neat and cool things can we do? But we should put others before ourselves and to be thinking about our neighbors. It reminds me of this woman. She went to the doctor and she was always complaining. She was always upset. And she was always just falling apart about something. The doctor wrote her a script and he said, now I want you to read that when you get home. Well, she read it. And then there it says, I want you to go to Niagara Falls this weekend. I want you to see something bigger than you. People get really upset because I'm not getting what I want. I was really hoping that at this point of life I would be here, and I'm not here. I'm way back here. Life is filled with all sorts of disappointments. You want to live your life for the honor and glory of Jesus Christ. Instead of putting others in their place, put yourself in their place. Okay, this was a life changer for me. Years ago, I decided when I was talking to somebody that was in the hospital or they just lost a loved one, I would say, well, what if that was me? What if I was that person and I was going through this? Okay, I practice it to this day. It will change your mind. You'll look at people differently and things they're going through. Matthew 23:12, whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. Now, I believe that God will exalt you in this life, but he definitely will reward you and exalt you in the next life. So listen, you want to live the humble life. True humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to be on that path in which you are truly following Jesus Christ. So let's put this into practice today.